Hi, my name is Ting Pei Suen and I'm going to discuss about the individual project question 10 for Intro to Microprocessor. At the off routine, we will switch off all the LED segments from 1 to 7, while the last LED segment will display 0. Then we set the push button as an input and move the data from the push button to register D5. Since we all know the status of push button are normally high, hence a NOT gate is used to inverse the data before further processing. Then we compare 1 to D5 to test whether the first push button has been pushed or not. If it is pushed, then the counting starts by going to the count routine. If not, then it will repeat to the start routine. In count routine, since we have 9 data in num, therefore we will move 10 bit to D2. Then we go to reset. And here we move data array num to A0 and move 10 to D6. Then we go to first routine. In first routine, we will move the data in A0 to D1 one by one. And the data in D1 is shown on the last LED segment. And the delay subroutine is added to delay some time for it to move every data. When the data in D6 is 0, meaning all values have been moved, then we go to the second routine. In second routine, we will compare data in D2 with 10. If it is equal, then go to next. If not, then go to display. In next, we will move num to another address A1. In display, we will move the data from A1 to D1 one by one and show it on the second last LED segment, which is E0000C. But before moving the next data in A1 to D1, it will return to the reset routine to counting again for the last LED segment E0000E. These are the complete counting routine for 2-digit LED segment. The counting will end with value 99 and it will restart the whole program by going back to start again. Next, we got a whole subroutine to help us pause the counting. We compare 1 in D5, which means if the first push button has been pushed, then it will go to delay and the counting will continue. Besides that, we also compare 4 in D5, which means if the third button is pushed, then it will restart the whole counting by going back to start. If none of the buttons are being pushed, then it will continue hold the counting. Last, this is where we delay the program and show every counting. And here we will also read the input from push button. If the second push button has been pushed, then go to hold routine to pause the counting. If the third button has been pushed, then it will restart the whole counting by going back to start. If none of the push button has been pressed, then it will continue the counting. Then at the origin address 1500, this is where we store the data num, and this is all the sample code. Now let's see the demonstration on the hardware.